welcome back to Flint Creek Transport. I'm out here in Saratoga Springs at the Tanny event, what I was kind of telling you about in the last video. I actually came out with one of our safety directors, and I came out with my wife. So we are going to be hanging out here today and tomorrow, and head back later. So I'll show you guys a little bit what all is going on today. First off, we need some coffee. All right, guys, we are here. Got a little coffee. It's a really nice ballroom we're in. Got a few vendors in the back. Check out my badge. Uh-oh. What does that mean? Well, stay tuned, guys. Here's a little look at the schedule too. Just a lot of different things they're talking about. It's all good stuff. A little map of the place. You get a little resource booklet. Gives all the state and federal agencies, our elected officials, in case we want to make phone calls and harass people. Department of Transportation. Yeah, I'm going to be miking on there. Time for a refill. These are all fellow truckers of New York.
How's everyone doing this morning? That's better. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kendra Hems. I'm president of the Trucking Association of New York. And on behalf of the members of the Planning Committee, I'm so happy to welcome all of you to the 2023 New York State Truck Safety and Education Symposium and Safety Exhibition. It is so good to see everyone.
The flatbed heavy hauler category, first place, Flint Creek Transport with 1,411,490 miles, one net accident. Congratulations, Flint Creek.
Good job, buddy.
In the dump truck construction category, first place, Genesee Bulk Transport with 114,690 miles, zero accidents.
All right, guys, so that award was for driving almost 1.5 million miles in New York State with only one accident, and that was a very minor accident. So I left our safety manager go up and get the award. He deserves it. He's the guy that is making sure all the safety stuff happens. And yeah, so a big thanks to Jim, our safety director. If you guys are not part of a trucking association, check it out in your state. There's almost one in every state, I think. Ours is called Tanny Trucking Association of New York. Here is ours. They have a little booth here as well. If you're interested in joining, it is definitely worth it because they do a lot for our company. So when there is snowstorms and things like that, they let us know what roads are closed, all the stuff that's coming down the pipeline. They help us out with registration and things like that when COVID and we got shut down with COVID, the pandemic. We were able to still register trucks. There wasn't many other places that could register trucks and things like that, new equipment. You know, they get a new piece of equipment and it's sitting there. Well, because we were a part of Tanny, we were able to get equipment registered. So that is one thing that is very helpful in joining a trucking association. They also keep you updated with a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline, which is key. You want to stay on top of it in the trucking business. So today we got done and the vendors are here people are kind of winding down and heading out for the night. And then tomorrow there's a few more things going on. The really cool thing is that I like, they have some good vendors here, but they have New York State DOT, they have FMCSA, they have state troopers here. You can go in and talk to these guys. They each have a booth. FMCSA is over there, Drug and Clearinghouse, all those guys you can go get information from, talk to them. A fleet our size, that's why we have them come out and give safety trainings. They're here, they see what we're doing, and they see that we won an award, which is great, but it's something that you got to stay on top of. You want to be in the know, and you want them to know that you care. And we truly do care about our guys and about being safe, but it helps when they see you putting forth an effort into making your company safe. So it's definitely a key thing to join an organization like this. It puts you in contact with a lot of good people. We also got a DOT violation. Our trucks went through an inspection, or one of our trucks went through an inspection, and we got a DOT violation and we got ticketed. And I'll get into that in another video, but basically I am gonna work with Tanny on that because I feel it was kind of wrong what happened. So I spoke with the president today. The president of Tanning, that is. I also am going to get them the information just to make sure that everything was legit. And it's also kind of a challenging rule because of the way it is worded and things like that. So you can also go back and give them like ideas for new legislation coming down the road or new rules coming down the road that can help protect you. So it's definitely a great event. Tonight, we'll probably go out and grab a steak dinner. My wife went shopping today, so who knows? We'll see what we have money for. Well, guys, I'm just hanging out here outside. So one of the things that I want to talk to you about is some of the things coming down the pipeline. And that is why, you know, I come to these Tanny events to see what is coming down the pipeline, what's going to be changing down the road for us. And they have somebody from FMCSA speak. So these things are federal things, not just state things. These are federal. So that's why I say too is definitely make sure you join a trucking association in your state. And if you're interested in joining the Trucking Association here of New York, I can post a link for that in the description. One of the things coming down the pipeline is automatic braking systems that we have to put on all trucks. So that means that if a pedestrian or a car or something pulls out in front of you, the truck is automatically going to slow down. And I'm not sure if it's going to be retroactive where you're going to have to put it on old trucks, but that I know for sure on new trucks coming out, it's going to be put on. And that's going to be, again, our application is very difficult to put that on. And that's one of the things I expressed to our trucking association is we get into a lot of ag, we get into, you know, we get off-road, we get doing a lot of different things, and those things are not going to last very long in our application. And they seem to understand and hopefully go back and come up with maybe different rules or changes, or at least express the concern. One of the other things that is coming down the pipeline is speed limiters, and that is, they're going to release later on this year the exact rule on that. So again, that's not just affecting us in New York, that is everybody. So speed limiters affect everybody. And my honest opinion on speed limiters is I'm a little torn on it because, you know, I do see some of these trucks going down the road way too fast and they're pushed. Like I would say maybe it's not that they're going too fast, but it's because of aggressive driving. You see semis with aggressive driving behaviors because of the ELD. They want to get there. They want to get there now. And that's what the ELD created. So now they're trying to cut the speed back. You know, so there's a side of it that I speed limiters for, you know, on that side of it. Hopefully, I don't know if that'll take care of some of the aggressive driving, but it's kind of a bittersweet thing. And with high fuel economy, I'm not opposed to slowing trucks down because you get much better fuel economy. But again, guys, this is why you're or this is why I'm a part of TANI of New York. It's a great organization to be a part of. You get to see some of the latest things coming down. You get to speak with DOT, state troopers. They're all here. FMCSA is here, and they help you and walk you through a lot of things. One of the other things that I just want to touch on real quick, and we won that award yesterday, and that is like, I'm super proud of that. That is awesome. But it's not just things that we're doing. This is also, I feel God has played a huge role in our company, and I thank God for safety of our trucks. I pray every time we have a safety meeting. I have a prayer for our drivers. Every morning I'm praying for our guys for safety. It's such a high liability going out on the road, and any given day our trucks could have an accident. We try to do our part, but there's a side that it's left in God's hands. You do the best you can, but you never know what's going to come down the pipeline, what's going to come at you. So thanks to God as well for almost 1.5 million safe miles in New York. And these glasses, yes, I get a crazy little sty in my eye if I leave my contacts in too long. So that's why I got my glasses on. These will come off. So we got one more session this afternoon, and we're gonna head out after that. So it's held here at the Saratoga Hilton. It is a nice hotel. They also feed us very well. Good organization, and good to be a part of. Some of the sponsors, meal sponsors, I'll show you. Thanks to SDS, Turpinning, Curtis Lumber, and New York State. Well, happy spring, guys. We are back from the show. Just out here in our yard. I want to tell you a big difference in trucks. The level of those show trucks at the show, I tell you, it took a lot of work to get them polished up, cleaned up. You know, at a distance going down the road, you don't really think of it, but when you go up close to some of those trucks, that's when you really start to notice the difference. Our trucks, I mean, we're getting off-road, we're getting in water, a lot of nasty environment every day. So, but we still got some nice trucks. So there's truck 154. Got a bunch of the trucks out here. This is actually out on the weekend. And for those of you guys that are new to the channel, here's a lot of what we do. A lot of specialty. Walking floors and belt trailers are kind of our thing. Got a few tanks, got some dump trailers, a little bit of everything. Got some van trailers, some reefers. One of the other trucks I want to show you guys is truck 154, the black truck. That truck is actually one of the last, or second to last glider I think I brought in. We're gonna be, that one's gonna be going out on the road. We actually did maybe 1 or 2 days of work with it, and everything's been running great. So we're just gonna kind of continue running it. Give you a little walk around. Sorry, it's truck 153. So this is a 2014, 15, somewhere in there, glider, cat engine. Truck 112, 118, 123, 125, 148. It's another Peterbilt glider. But this is the one that was in the shop for quite a while. Getting it ready to go. All right, guys, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.